We're delighted to welcome Tabi Kate and Tegan to Totally Wired. How are you guys doing?
Hey, good, thanks.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
thank you so much for coming down, performing those two tracks for us. Two unreleased tracks, right?
Yeah, they're both unreleased, but the second one, Empty Pillow, is going to be coming out soon as the next single.
Both two very catchy tracks, I
Thank
should
you.
say. Big old like dirty hit vibe from them, 1975, and
Yeah,
a little bit of an influence there. Yeah,
definitely with the 1975. Yeah.
talk me through those tracks and why you decided to pick them for
you want to start
this session.
that? Go from here.
Yeah. So with Go From Here, I just really, it's not like my other kind of pop tracks that I write. It's a little bit different. And, I mean,
A bit more R&B maybe, or something like that.
A bit R&B, I guess.
Yeah, it's just it's always been one of my favourites that you've done, because like catchy pre-chorus, catchy chorus. It's just like a really nice vibe to me.
Just quite like my melodies, and I really enjoy singing it because I kind of like belt in certain parts.
That song's been kicking around for quite some time now. Actually, it was one of the first
like
ones we wrote.
2 years.
Yeah.
And are they written together with you two, or is it a whole band process?
Well, Tabi writes the top lines, melodies and lyrics, so like the bulk of the songwriting, and I kind of take her questionable demos on the voice memos.
I'm not great on chords. I write stuff like all in the same chords, and then I take it to Tegan and we go, right, make this into a song.
So I'll like re-harmonize them and like arrange them with a full band. We have a band that we take it to the rehearsal with and kind of brainstorm, and it's a good system.
Yeah.
And how big is the full band? Because obviously it was just yourselves this time.
Well, it's kind of it's like 4 or 5 piece. Yeah, we've kind of been just playing with whoever's
like
around to play with us.
Things to play with us, but our friends Will and Johannes play bass and guitar in the band, and because we're all like really close, we work well together when we're like going through ideas.
And 2 of them are my ex-flatmates, so we know each other very well. Yeah.
And have you had a chance to play live over the last year or so since we were allowed to?
Yeah, we did a Green Door gig back in April. That was like my first proper like bigger one, and that was really fun. And we did like 45-minute set, so we basically did like all the songs, and it was just really fun. And I had a lot of people watching me, and I think it's nice like hearing. It's a lot of your friends, but hearing them like sing your lyrics back to you, that always makes me feel like
it's a weird feeling.
Quite good that I'm singing and performing on stage.
And a few months ago you released, was it your third single, Sour?
Yeah, it was.
Talk to me about that track.
Yeah, so Sour, I wrote that, I think it was during the lockdown?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
I wrote it kind of during the lockdown, just like in my bedroom, again, like same 4 chords, just kind of working on some ideas. And I was kind of going with the more like electronic-y sounding like style for the song, and I guess there's like R&B influence in there, but
we kind of took it to the bands again, and like for our uni assignment we had to come up with like a 20-minute set pretty fast for an assessment, and we kind of threw some songs together. Sour was one of them. And when we started actually working on the recording of it, the studio recording, it kind of just went a completely opposite direction.
Yeah, completely different to our live sound.
Yeah, it took a few months to actually put together on Logic, and then finally got some vocals recorded in the middle of the countryside, which is really nice. Yeah, we went
to a studio in the countryside.
Oh, nice. Where was that?
8 hours recording.
That was at the Granary Studio with Guy Denning, who was really, really nice and very helpful. And then I whacked that into the Logic session and gave it a mix, and
Tegan produced the whole song.
So there's a lot of it done in-house as well. Obviously you work.
Yeah, it's a lot of like just home studio work, really. But I'm pretty happy with how it came out.
Yeah, I think that was like, I was very happy with the way it sounded, and probably my best sounding one on Spotify at the moment.
Yeah, so it is a really lovely single.
Thank you.
When can we expect the next single?
Next couple of months or so, I reckon. We're busy working on it.
Months.
And what's it going to be? Is it going to be one of those tracks we heard?
It's going to be Empty Pillow, the second track we played.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So next couple of months for a new single.
Yeah, we're going to start working on it soon. I was actually talking about it today. I was like, let's start on the new song.
We've been moving around so much.
Let's start now.
We've finally settled down. We can start working on music again, which will feel really nice. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Can't wait to hear it. Thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
down. That
Thanks
was
so
Thanks so much for
great
having us.
session.
Honestly, it's been great.
Thank you.